Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, transparenttradesolutions.com on a Friday, 17th October. Let's get right into the charts. Again, very whippy, big, huge range being formed in the S&P. No follow through in either direction. Let's get right into the charts. Get subscribed to the newsletter. I will have that live show coming up next week. I'll send out some information on it. It will be live. I'm going to do it during market hours in the middle part of the day, so keep an eye on for that. I'll have Q&A and review the charts live, so make sure you check that out. Also sign up for the newsletter. Let's get right into the chart. So the S&P, Friday, obviously big sell-off. It all through the week, huge, 200 point swings back and forth. Buy the dip continues to be the play here. Every time they try to sell off, including Friday, obviously we got that gap higher. They tried that again midweek. Even last night, they attempted to go down to the lows, right back up again. Clearly, the market, if it breaks out above these highs, probably is going to go out to new highs at some point here. So I would just define this as a big, broad range. Therefore, you buy the low, you sell the highs until blows out to the upside here. Every time you try to chase these, by the way, you've gotten whacked. So don't chase the moves up. Buying low, selling highs still seems to be the best stance here. So I would say look out tomorrow, Monday, for this high here. If we take that high out, then I think it's likely we may actually, looks like we may go out to a new high, but we'll see. This looked like it was going to go there. That was going to go there. And so in a nutshell, big, broad range, treated as such until otherwise. NASDAQ similarly, big whippy ranges that you can clearly see. You've got now this as the kind of upper band of this range. We can take that out. Even inside the ranges, these I call anchor points inside here. We can catch some momentum breakouts and so forth. But that's really right here. This is pretty clearly defined. 24, 420, let's call it 23-ish. That held last night, right? That pivot. There is going to come a point where we retest these lows. I'm not sure when, but I can assure you at some point we're going to test those lows. Could be next week. Who knows? Bitcoin also, just cannot get off the mat. This is also something I've been looking at. And anytime this thing falls, usually the market can't follow. So it's kind of almost like a leading indicator. If it can recover, obviously 100K is going to be an interesting level to look at in Bitcoin futures. We'll see how that goes. VIX did spike to 20, almost 30 last night. That could be the near-term low. If it breaks below 20, then I think we probably make a new high in the S&P. Rates all over the place as well. Did break 4, but now we're right. Looks like we're above 4, and so this could have just been a short-term blip. So a lot of whipsaw these days. But therein lies the opportunities if you understand not to chase anything. And if you're range trading, you buy low, sell high. That I'm a big proponent of that. Similarly, the dollar, just kind of hanging around. There's nothing to do. I mean, unless it breaks 99.5 now, it's probably just going to be also similar. It's been in a range for the last 6 months anyway, so there's nothing new there. Gold looks like it's finally going to crack this pattern here. It's gone parabolic. Bullishness is off the charts. It's kind of feeding on itself, but this is the first crack. This could be the next opportunity if you're looking at gold miners, at GLD, AUI, all of these various gold extracted, gold kind of adjacent related issues. Could be a great opportunity here. Silver also looks like it may be cracking finally as well. Need confirmation, but this is the first kind chink in the armor across, shot across the bow as well. So we'll see nothing happening in the copper market. Oil could be bottoming here as well, right around the 57 level. If it breaks here, we may test 55 again at some point. And I also think nat gas is losing some downside steam here. We got to recapture 3 and then move above 310 ish, 312. And I think we could be putting in a short-term low there. Grains all over the place as well. This has been a kind of headline driven with the tariffs and soybean. Everybody's hearing about the soybean issue here. I think if this is also like a China tariff, because if they do come to terms, one of the terms is going to be that they buy our soybeans, but they haven't done so. So I think that's worth watching to see if we can finally break out or get some traction. Above 1075 is really the breakout. And then corn also and wheat. Wheat's approaching some pretty interesting levels, but it just can't get any kind of action here. So we'll see what happens. Overall, again, very choppy markets, big broad ranges. But again, opportunities are at the extremes. So that's what you need to do here, and then stay away from the middle part of the moves. Okay, all right. So have a great weekend. And again, I'll be doing that live show starting next week. I'll keep you posted on the time and so forth. Again, subscribe to the newsletter, and I have a great weekend. Take care.